this side is just not cooperating, but we're gonna go with it. Now this side wants to not cooperate. Hey guys! So I'm filming right next to a window, so if you hear cars, airplanes, helicopters, just ignore it. So, I don't know, I don't know what to say. I miss you guys so much. When I was getting ready to film this video, I don't know, I felt so excited. I felt like I was getting ready to hang out with my friends that I haven't seen in forever. I tried to sneak back into YouTube with my Aruba trip video, and you guys totally busted me. You guys left me comments like, oh my gosh, where have you been? Some people were messaging me just saying that they hope that I'm back and I'm making videos more and all that kind of good stuff. And I just want to say it felt great to get comments and messages from you guys. I kind of thought maybe you would forget about me since it's been so long, but I'm really happy that you haven't, and I'm excited to make this video. So without further ado, let me get into this video. I have like notes down here, so just ignore me if I'm like looking down. This video is gonna be about life after college. Life after college. So actually, life after college is not this exciting. I know I was dancing like it was a good thing, but it's kind of a little sad if you think about it, or if you've been in this predicament, you know. But if you're still in college, this is a great video to watch just so you can kind of know what to expect when you are out of college or when you graduate. So for those who don't know, I graduated last year, May 2015, and yes, I vlogged my experience, but I did not post it yet, so stay tuned. First disclaimer I want to say is everybody's college experience is different. Everyone's after college experience is also different. So I just wanted to say, just because this is my college experience doesn't mean, or my after college experience doesn't mean this is going to be your after college experience, and doesn't mean that this was everyone's after college experience. Some people kind of have an easier transition out of college when they get a job right away, or when they've already had a job lined up out of college, when they have grad school that they go to right after college, or even if they take a year or two off, they know that they're going to grad school. So that also makes it easier because you can just work to save money because you know you're going to go back to school, so it's really not too much pressure. However, there are people who don't plan to go to grad school and who don't have a job right after college, so they're kind of just stuck. I feel like for me it was kind of my situation because I always thought that I was going to go to grad school, and I still might, but things have just changed so much over the past year that I've been out of school, and I just really don't know. Like, I'm confused. So yeah. After you graduate from college, if you have student loans or if you've taken out student loans, they will be knocking on your door 6 months after you graduate, and it is no joke. They call you like clockwork. As soon as that 6 months is over, your phone will be ringing and they'll be like, girl, boy, come and pay your student loans because you are in debt. Oh my gosh, I just turned an adult and I'm already in debt. It kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Paying back your student loans can actually be sort of like, I'm not gonna lie, it's the end of the world. Since I do not have a full-time job right now, my loans are deferred, so I do not have to pay them at this moment. But because I'm not paying them, they grow interest. So I'm thinking about starting a payment plan so that I can at least kind of like chop down on them, because I don't know, I just don't want it to be like $1,000 million by the time I actually start paying them back. That's another thing that happens after you graduate from college. You start getting your student loan messages or bills, and then you start getting other bills. For instance, maybe your parents are paying your phone bill and now you have to pay your phone bill because you're out of college. But if you're already paying your phone bill, then kudos to you because you have a head start. Also, car insurance. As soon as I graduated, I took responsibility of my car insurance, so I did have to start paying that. I do not have to pay rent. I live at home, so I don't have to pay rent, but I know my time is winding down, so I need to figure out what I'm doing so I can actually get on my feet and start to look for an apartment or start to pay my parents rent, or however I decide to do that. I definitely need to start thinking about that now. Once you graduate college, you'll have your car insurance, you'll have a car payment if you have a new car, you'll have student loans, you'll have rent, you'll have all utilities included if you're renting. What other bills do I have? Oh, I have credit card bills. I also have gas I have to fill up every week. I have like a book of like my bills, but I don't have it in front of me. I'm gonna also do a video, like a budgeting video, so I'll get more into detail about bills in that video. The third thing is finding a job. Now, people kind of make it seem like it's easy to find a job once you have a degree because you're just one step ahead of other people who do not have a degree, and you're just better off that way. But honestly, it's kind of not the truth. In my experience, I feel like it's still hard to find a job even though you have a degree. A lot of people have a degree now. You know, it's not really rare. I mean, you stand out, but you don't stand out that much. So I think that's why it's really important to go get your master's if that's something you want to do, so you can kind of build up your resume and it'll be easier for you to find a job that way. It's not that easy to find a job as people may think just because you have a degree. Next topic, or next thing that I want to discuss that you'll have to face once you graduate from college, is your living situation. Like I said, I live at home, so I was blessed to be able to move back home rent-free after college, but some people do not get that option. Some people have to move right into their own apartment, or some people just want to move right into their own apartment. So you would have to consider that as you're approaching graduation. You'll have to get furniture, you'll have to buy your groceries, you'll have to pay all of your bills on your own. I think that's something you should think about if you're about to graduate and you want to live on your own. Something that's a little difficult after you graduate from college is people asking you, what are you doing? Like, that's just what people ask when you're done college. And I know it always comes from a good place, but sometimes when you're a little lost in your journey after college, you're just like, please stop asking me that. I don't know. Sometimes you just want to say, I don't know. I'm doing nothing. Okay. That's a question that you really have to be prepared to answer when you graduate from college, because everyone will be asking, especially after the year mark where you've been out of college. People are going to really, you know, kind of look at you like, what are you doing with your life? You definitely should have a really good answer or a really good plan that you can tell people when they ask. My last topic is growing up. Man, it wasn't hard for me. I had a really good transition in my opinion, but after you leave college, you kind of have to grow up. You kind of have to stop with your childish mentality, thinking you can go out every night and stay out until 5 o'clock in the morning. Especially if you live at home, you have to be considerate of the people in your house. Also, you just have to like learn how to go to sleep at a good decent time, because you have work in the morning. You know, it's not class anymore where you can go to class, go to your 8 a.m., then come back to your dorm and sleep. Those days are over, and I wish they weren't, but they are. That's really all that I have to say. Those are just a few topics that you all should consider if you're graduating from college soon. If you graduated already, then just know that I feel your pain. I'm in your situation, and it will get easier. I promise. At least I hope, because I'm praying that it gets easier for me too. I just want to leave you guys with a couple quotes just to keep you guys motivated. The first one is a scripture, because I am a believer, and it's Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. This scripture really speaks to me, because I know that through prayer and good works that God will definitely take care of me, and he will definitely help me discover my destiny and fulfill all of my dreams and aspirations. So I continue to pray every day, even when I have a bad day or even when I'm really confused about life. I just pray, and it really helps me. For those who aren't religious, I do have another quote. Well, not another, but a quote. So this says, one of the things I learned the hard way was that it doesn't pay to get discouraged. Keeping busy and making optimism a way of life can restore your faith in yourself. I really like this quote, because basically what it says is, don't get discouraged, don't get down on yourself. Just make a to-do list every day, a productive to-do list, whether it's applying to 3 jobs that day, or I'm going to get up and go to the gym and not sit around and just be miserable because I'm lost in life. You know, just make a conscious effort to be productive and to work towards your goals, even if you're not exactly where you are yet. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk your guys' heads off forever, but I'm really happy to be back on YouTube, and I'm hoping that I can make more videos for you guys soon. And if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys later. Bye!